Hello, welcome to CEO Insights, the Living Organization podcast with Tali Gieman. With me, I have a very special guest, Carol Stanford. Carol, welcome to CEO Insight.
Thank you for asking me.
It's my pleasure. I really appreciate you being on the show. Carol, you've done a whole 50 years worth of organizational change, organizational transformation. What is the message you'd want to give us to those of us who are still in the trenches?
That what we're doing is working on the development of human beings as a system, not of layers of organization like a CEO. And it's a 3 to 8 year process we've discovered because it takes quite a bit of development of a new mind to be able to see the world differently. And that process gives us a way to move the whole organization together at the same time, not CEOs and then next layer and next layer.
Very interesting. So the CEO becomes just part of the team, and whoever you are, it's less hierarchical and more working as a team, as one unit, right?
We go from hierarchies of power to hierarchies of contribution, which have nothing to do with levels of pay or promotion. It's working with what we call core teams, which it takes far more than we have time to explain here, but they're reflective of the organization. And the most important thing is doing work that's a development of them as human beings and as critical systems thinkers, learning and living system thinking. And then they end up engaging with people from the core team out across the organization, not in layers, but in working on what the company needs to work on very differently. We call it essence source. We are looking at the essence of the business, at the soul of the business, and then the essence of each human being in it, expressing who they are, based on strategic work that the core team does and market work. So the real process is hierarchies are very important, but not of people, of thinking, of different worldviews, of different paradigms, and being able to see where you are and being able to have people contribute over time at increasing levels of complexity and will with the agency. They have to do something profound.
Wow. Carol, you said so much in such a short period of time. I almost have to sit down and now think about it for quite a few days.
A few years.
A few years. But maybe the easier way is to go and read some of your books. So you have what probably sounds like quite a few series of books. What if somebody wanted to know about your work? Where would I start? What would be the best place to start?
Well, carolsanford.com lists the current 7 books. And if I live long enough, I have number 8 on its way. I have ALS, so I'm in the process of leaving my body, but I'm trying to leave behind what I was granted from my grandfather, who's a Mohawk and a part of the Iroquois Native tribe. So the 7 books are explained in terms of their audience. I have a couple for individuals, mostly for business teams. I also do a lot of podcasts, so you can do a search. I write on Substack, and even when I can't speak, I'll be able to write there a bit longer. So I run 2 communities, which is amazing. People join for a year to 8 years. Some for 40 years have been studying with me. So you get the depth. And those are at seed-communities.com. where we have change agents and then also business teams who come work together for a year at a time together to learn how to do this.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Carol. Thank you so much for being available. Really appreciate you. I will put the website for people to go to and all the books and all the resources. And I wish that we speak again in years to come.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.